In this video, I'm going to explain what a stack frame is and why it is important for your code. A stack frame is a data structure that stores information about a function call, such as the parameters, the local variable, and the return address. A stack frame is created when a function is invoked, and it is destroyed when the function returns. A stack frame is a data structure that stores information about a function call, such as the parameters, the local variable, and the return address. A stack frame is created when a function is invoked, and it is destroyed when the function returns. The stack frames are organized in a stack, which is a data structure that follows the last in, first out principle. That means the most recent stack frame is on top of the stack, and it is the first one to be popped off when the function returns. The stack is useful for keeping track of the execution flow of your program and for managing the scope and lifetime of your variables. The scope of a variable is the part of the code where the variable can be accessed, and the lifetime of a variable is the duration of time that the variable exists in memory. By using stack frame, you can ensure that each function has its own set of local variables that are only accessible within that function, and that they are automatically freed when the function returns. To illustrate how stack frame works, let's look at an example in Python. The program contains two function declarations: update all accounts and compute interest. Notice that the function update all accounts calls the function compute interest on line 3, and the function update all account is called on line 11. When the program executes, the global frame, that is the top frame in the stack frame, creates the object function update all account. Then it creates another function object, compute interest. It then creates and assigns the variable all account and bank rate. Now, the program calls the function update all accounts. Notice on the right-hand side of the simulation how a new frame is created. In the newly created frame, the parameters have been assigned the argument passed in the function. The body of the function is executed and, on line 3, the function compute interest is called. A new frame is created for the function, and again the parameters of the function have been assigned their values. Once the function terminates, the value is returned and its frame is discarded. The first element of the list is modified. The same process is repeated another 2 times before the function update all account terminates. The function frame is discarded and the program resumes on line 12, printing the content of the list all accounts before terminating. Stack frames are important for several reasons. First, they allow functions to access their parameters and local variables, which are stored in the stack frame. Second, they enable recursive and nested function calls, since each function call has its own stack frame that is independent of the others. Third, they facilitate debugging and error handling, since the call stack can provide information about the sequence of function calls that led to a certain point in the program. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.